Have you ever promised yourself that this time you'll wake up early, exercise, read, or stay consistent with your goals, only to watch those habits fade away after just a few days? It feels frustrating, right? You know what you want. You know what you should be doing. But somehow life gets busy, motivation drops, and your habits slowly disappear. But here's the truth. Your success doesn't depend on motivation. It depends on tracking your habits the right way. Because what you track grows. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to track your habits effectively, so you can finally stay consistent, build discipline, and create the focused, productive life you've always wanted. Welcome back to Focus Peter, the channel where we break down productivity, focus, discipline, and the science of self-improvement into simple daily actions. Today's topic isn't just another motivation talk. This is one of the most powerful systems you can build into your life. A system that can literally reshape your identity, improve your mindset, and transform the way you move through each day. Let's start with a very simple truth. You are the sum of the habits you repeat every single day. Not the dreams you have, not the motivation you feel, not the goals you write down on New Year's Eve. Your habits, the small choices you repeat, build the direction of your entire life. But here's something people rarely talk about. Even if you have the right habit, you won't stick to it unless you track it properly. Habit tracking is more than checking a box. It's psychology. It's accountability. It's self-awareness. It's motivation. It's clarity. It's proof that you are improving. And most importantly, it's the system that keeps you consistent even on days when you don't feel motivated. Most people fail because they rely only on motivation. They think, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll start next week, or I'll do it when I feel ready. But high-performing people, they don't rely on feelings. They rely on systems. Tracking your habits is one of the simplest but most powerful systems you can use. When you track your habits, something psychological happens. Suddenly, your brain starts treating your progress like a game. It wants to keep the streak alive. It wants to see improvement. It wants to avoid breaking the chain. This is how world-class performers operate. They track, measure, and improve. And here's another reason tracking habits is powerful. It eliminates illusions. A lot of people think they are doing their habits consistently until they track them. You might think you meditate almost every day. Then you track it and realize you did it only once last week. You may believe you exercise regularly, but tracking reveals you skipped 9 days in a row. Tracking removes guesswork. It shows your real patterns. And when you see the truth, you can fix the truth. But here's the problem. Most people try to track habits, but they do it in a complicated, boring, or unsustainable way, and then they quit. They use apps with too many features. They track 20 habits at once. They create rigid rules. They make it feel like homework. And eventually, they give up. That's why today's video is different. I'm going to teach you simple, practical, science-backed methods to track your habits effectively, methods that are easy, enjoyable, and actually stick long-term. By the end of this video, you will have a complete system you can start using today. So settle in, grab a notebook if you want, and let's get into the actual steps you can use to track habits like a focused, disciplined, unstoppable version of yourself. Point 1. Track fewer habits. The power of simplicity. One of the biggest mistakes people make is tracking too many habits. The brain loves simplicity. Start with 3 to 5 essential habits. These should be keystone habits, habits that create big changes for the rest of your life. Examples: exercise, reading, meditation, wake up time, healthy eating, track less so you can focus more. Point 2. Use visual tracking. Your brain loves seeing progress, whether it's a habit tracker app, a printable habit chart, or a wall calendar. Visual tracking boosts motivation. When you see a chain of completed days, your mind says, let's not break it. This is called the streak effect. Point 3. Track behavior, not emotion. Don't write things like, did I feel motivated today? Was I focused today? That's too subjective. Track only actions. Did I read 10 minutes? Did I drink 2 liters of water? Did I sleep 7 hours? Action-based tracking builds discipline. Point 4. Make your habits specific and clear. Never track vague things like be healthier or learn something new. Be specific. Do 20 push-ups, read 10 pages. Practice Spanish for 5 minutes. Clarity builds consistency. Point 5. Pair tracking with environment. Design. Tracking alone is not enough. Modify your environment to support your habits. Want to read daily? Keep a book on your bed. Want to stretch daily? Keep a yoga mat out. Better environment equals less resistance. Point 6. Weekly review. The secret weapon. Every week, review your tracker. Ask, which habits did I complete the most? Where did I struggle? What can I improve next week? Weekly reflection builds long-term consistency. Point 7. Reward your progress. Your brain loves rewards. Creates dopamine reinforcement. Your rewards can be simple. A rest day, a snack, watching your favorite show. This helps your brain associate habits with pleasure. Before we continue, take 1 second and ask yourself, if you could master just one habit for the next 30 days, which habit would change your life the most? Think about it for a moment. Hold that thought. Now let's move forward. Let's quickly recap everything you learned today. Habit tracking is not about perfection. It's about awareness, clarity, and consistency. You start small. You track only the habits that matter. You keep your system simple. You focus on actions, not feelings. You use visual tools to stay motivated and maintain streaks. You design your environment so the habits become easier. And every week, you review your progress, make small adjustments, and keep going. By tracking your habits effectively, you become the architect of your life. You take control instead of living on autopilot. You build discipline brick by brick. And slowly, those small daily habits shape a new identity. One where you are focused, consistent, and unstoppable. If you found value in this video and you want more content about discipline, focus, productivity, and personal growth, then make sure you hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Drop a comment below telling me the number 1 habit you're going to track starting today. And of course, subscribe to Focus Peter for weekly videos on building a powerful mind, a disciplined lifestyle, and a focused future. Also, check the description. I've added free habit tracker templates, tools, and resources that can help you start your journey immediately. Thank you for watching. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next video.